guys, I get so sad now. It's 5 p.m. and it's so dark. Like, I hate that. Like, who made up that 5 o'clock should be around this time when it gets dark? Like, why? Can someone educate me? I'm a little dumb when it comes to almost anything, to be honest. But yeah, you guys, what do you guys think about this makeup look? Is it cute? Is it not? Let me know. I love it. So I'm gonna get started on dinner for a friend and I. I'm so hungry, by the way. Around this time I always get so hungry. So, and where's my baby? What's the matter with the baby? That's bien chiquiado, Evie. We need to stop. What's the matter with my baby? Oh my goodness, roar. The roar. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you guys already know I'm about to cook with HelloFresh. This is what I'm about to make. It is called an Italian chicken and pepper sando. It looks so good, guys. I love sandwiches. And this is sponsored by HelloFresh. Shout out to HelloFresh. I really love HelloFresh, you guys. Their foods are genuinely so good, so fast, so easy to make, and it gets delivered straight to your door. You don't have to go grocery shopping or any of that stuff. It comes in a bag and everything is so fresh, you guys. This is my chicken here and we got all the ingredients. With calorie smart and carb smart recipes, you can indulge in delicious meals without the worries. HelloFresh offers so many recipes to choose from each week to help you break out of your recipe rut. Increase your HelloFresh box serving so you can easily use leftover for lunches. The packaging HelloFresh uses to ship your food is already recycled content. Okay guys, this is the finished product. Don't they look so good? I just added the cheese, so the cheese is starting to melt. I cannot wait to go in on these. Alright you guys, we have our meal right here. By the way, I did go make Mama her little meal as well. So we are all are eating. I toasted the buns a little too much. Okay.
Fire.
I'm like, we can't even talk. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, you guys. It's so good. I was starving, babe.
It is pretty fire.
So if you guys would like to check out HelloFresh, make sure to go to HelloFresh.com and use code BrieandFern16. And this will get you guys 16 free meals plus 3 surprise gifts. What isn't like free meals, 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts, guys. So make sure to check out HelloFresh. I promise you guys will love HelloFresh. Like, I enjoy cooking HelloFresh. It's so easy and so fast and it's so yummy. And like I always say, they always send me different meals, so I never get tired of eating HelloFresh, especially the sandwich. It's so good. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of our dinner together. We'll catch you guys after. Okay, so I'm gonna explain to you guys the story time on how I met Bad Bunny. It all started when we were in Vegas. Our friends Monica and her husband Lester, she's really good friends with Fernando. Lester and Fernando are like this. So he and his wife got us tickets to go see Canelo in Vegas. So we went and it was so fun, you guys. It was such an experience. Shout out to Monica and Lester because they really be doing it, you guys. Like, and they're so nice and humble. And they bought us tickets to go see Canelo. So we had so much fun, and I'm just rewinding a little bit, guys. So sorry if I'm all over the place. And I had so much fun. It was my first time being at a real life like fight, and it was so amazing. And then we were just having fun the whole time in Vegas. After the fight, the next day, it was Sunday, and we were supposed to go back home to LA. We were supposed to fly into LA, but we ended up missing our flight, and we ended up staying one more night. And we were already kind of drunk in Vegas during the whole day. So I was so tired by the end of the night on Sunday. And they wanted to go eat like at a dinner, Delilah's. So I was so exhausted, you guys. I forced myself to get ready and to get up and be energized. But I just didn't have it in me. So when we went to, what's it called? Dinner, I ordered a Red Bull. And I've never drank a full Red Bull ever in my life. And I don't know, for some reason I was so exhausted that I was like, a full Red Bull will help me. It was already like, keep in mind, it was already like 10, 11 p.m. And so while we were at the dinner table, Lester goes, hey, I'm going to get us floor seat tickets to a Laker game tomorrow. And I was like, oh my god, yeah, I'm down. Like, you know, my friend was like, we gotta be down, babe. Like, you know, he's getting us floor seat tickets, we have to go. And I was like, oh my god, okay, well, I'll be fine by tomorrow. Yeah, like, I'm down. I'm so down. Keep in mind, guys, these tickets are so expensive, like so expensive. So he's like, you guys cannot flake, like, we have to go. And the person that sold him the ticket sold Bad Bunny the tickets. So that guy that Lester had bought the tickets from had told him, like, hey, you guys might be sitting next to Bad Bunny because, you know, the tickets were sold. When we were at the dinner table, Lester was like, we might be sitting right next to Bad Bunny. And I was like, shut the fuck up. He's like, yes. And I was like, no way. Like, oh my god. Like, I was just like mind blown. Like, how is this happening right now? So he's like, you guys, you have to come. So I was like, oh my god, okay, like, I'll be there. I was still so sleepy, guys, but I was excited because, oh my god, like, tomorrow we're gonna go to a game. Like, I had just went to the Canelo fight. I was so excited, and now I'm gonna go see Bad Bunny. Like, what the fuck? I wasn't even focused on the game. You guys know I'm not a sports person, but I like to go just to have fun. So I was like, oh my god, this is it. Like, this is it. I'm going, whatever. So that night, you guys, I was so sleepy. We finally left the restaurant. I was so tired, guys. The Red Bull never kicked in. I was so exhausted. I was like, oh my god, we need to go home to the hotel. So we get to the hotel, and I'm so exhausted. I'm like, dude, I cannot wait to jump on our flight the next morning. Keep in mind, our flight was gonna be at, I think, 8 in the morning, and it was already like 12 or 1 in the morning. So I was like, oh my god, I'm so sleepy. I'm so excited. I was so happy to see the bed. So I get into bed, I take my makeup off. I'm just like, my body is so exhausted. So I lay down, guys, and I think 30 minutes had passed and I'm still not asleep. And I thought that was so weird because when I'm that tired, I always knock out instantly. Like, give me 5 minutes and I'm knocked out. And I wasn't knocked out, so I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like tossing and turning. I'm like, why can't I sleep? And so then I realized, oh my god, the freaking Red Bull is not letting me sleep. My mind was up, you guys. It was up, but I was tired, and I knew I had to take a flight in the morning, and I knew I couldn't flake on the Laker game the next day. I was like, oh my god. And the Laker game, guys, was at 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. Sorry, I think it was like 6 p.m. So I was like, oh my god, I need to be A1 for this game tomorrow. I cannot miss it. I need sleep. Like, I need to go to sleep. So I couldn't sleep, guys. I was tossing and turning. And keep in mind, Fern was already kind of drunk from the whole the whole day in Vegas, and then at the restaurant they got drunk too, like the guys. So I was like, babe, like, I cannot sleep. Like, oh my god, like, what the fuck's wrong with me? And he's like kind of drunk, but he's like, babe, like, you're good, whatever. So I'm just like tripping. So then I'm just like, you know what, close your eyes, Brie, eventually you're gonna fall asleep. And that never happened. So like hours go by. I think it was like at 5 in the morning. I like was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna fucking sleep. So I started feeling sick, like in bed. I started feeling sick, like nauseous, like I almost wanted to throw up. Like I felt like I even had diarrhea. So I'm like, maybe it was because I was drunk the whole day, so it just, you know, like kind of caught up to me. So I'm like, maybe I'm just hungover. Like I just need to get up and take a hot bath, because normally when I take baths it helps me. So I got up, I took a hot bath, and I started feeling shaky. Like I didn't feel so good. And I was like, what the heck? Like, what is going on with me? And I start feeling like I can't breathe. And I look at my hands, guys, and they're shaking. They are shaking. So I'm like, oh my God, I've been through a panic attack before once. So I was like, oh my God, it's happening. It's happening again. I immediately turn off the hot boiling water and I get out of the bathtub fast, because I'm like, it's making me, the hot water is making me not breathe. So I get out, I'm like, oh my God, I'm having a panic attack. I ran to Fernando like naked, guys. I'm like, oh my God, babe, I cannot breathe. Like, you need to call 911. I'm like going into a full-blown panic attack. And he finally wakes up. He's like, babe, you're okay? I'm like, no, like, oh my God, like I'm not feeling good. I need to go to the hospital. Like, guys, I started freaking out. Like, I thought I was gonna die. And Fernando was just hugging me, and I'm texting like everybody to see who's up. No one's texting back. I'm like, oh my God, like I need something to distract me right now, because I'm not feeling good. And like no one was there. I called my friend Maddie, and she was there, guys. And a few of my friends too that was texting were trying to help me calm down. And and my friend Maddie was on the phone with me for like 40 minutes, guys. I was having a panic attack. That's how long it lasted. And I was crying. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't breathe. I was shaking. I was cold. Literally anything. Like, it felt like I was having a heart attack, basically. So finally, I calmed down, you guys. And I'm like, I need to go to sleep, because it was already like 6:30. And I was like, dude, I need to wake up in like 40 minutes to take this flight. So, because the flights that we were taking is through like jets. So the jets, you just got to be there 20 minutes prior before the plane taking off. So thank God. But I was like, oh my God, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it today. Because by that time, it was already Monday. So it was like already 6:30. And I was like, babe, I am not going to make it to this Laker game. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like, I cannot make it to this freaking Laker game. Like, and my friend was like, all right, babe, well, you know, we'll figure it out later today. Like, you know, just once we get home, you could take a nap. And I'm like, no, babe, I went through a full-blown panic attack. Like, I'm traumatized. Like, I cannot do anything today. So we finally wake up, and Lester and Monica had the room next to us, and I woke up and I told them. I was even crying. I felt so embarrassed, because I wasn't trying to be dramatic, but guys, like, literally the moment you're going through a panic attack, you're just scared. So I was like, oh my God, you guys, I was having a full-blown panic attack. Like, what happened? I was like, dude, it was the Red Bull. It made me freak out, and I'm not used to drinking caffeine. I don't even drink coffee. I don't even smoke because of my panic attack. Like, I cannot. So then, I'm sorry, this is like taking so long to say the Bad Bunny part, but you guys could fast forward. So then, I wasn't gonna make it, guys. At this point, I was like, I'm not making it. I cannot go. And we take off on the plane, guys, and tell me why I had another mini panic attack. It wasn't as severe, but it was mini. And I'm crying to Fernando on the plane. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck's going on with my body? Like, I don't want to feel like this anymore. And I finally calmed down once we landed. It was like a quick flight, like 30, 40 minutes. And so we finally get here, and I drink 2 melatonins, and I take a nap. And then it's already like, I finally was able to get rest with the melatonin. I finally got good deep sleep. And I think I fell asleep like at 10, woke up like at 3. So for me, that was enough. I got like my sleep, and Fernando wakes me and he's like, babe, we have to go to this game. Like, do you feel better now? I'm like, okay, like fine. Like, he's like, you're gonna miss out on seeing Bad Bunny. So I was like, oh my God, okay. I have to make it. I have to make it. It's once in a lifetime, you know? So I was like, oh my God, okay, I'll go. So I got ready really, really fast, and we go, and we're sitting like courtside, you guys. Bad Bunny hadn't sat down yet. So like minutes go by, we're just drinking, we're having a good time. And I'm still kind of shooken up, you guys. Like, like, keep in mind, I was still shaken from what happened, you know, that morning. So I was shaking, and guess who walks by? Bad Bunny, his manager, and his brother. And I was like, no fucking way. I start shaking even more because I literally just went through a panic attack. Like, I can't deal with any more anxiety at this point, and Bad Bunny's over here causing me more anxiety. So I was like, oh my god, like, breathe, calm down, breathe in, breathe out, because literally I was gonna have another panic attack. Because, like, you don't just see Bad Bunny ever, you know, like, on the street. So I was like, oh my god, what the heck, like, this is crazy. I'll post everything that I have from my phone right here, like all the clips and everything. I'll post here. So this is when I first ran into him. His brother looked right at me. I'm embarrassed, guys. Like, I'm like being a full ass groupie, and so I was so embarrassed, but whatever. So his brother looked right at me, and I was like, oh my god. And all of you guys were so shook on Instagram when I posted it, like, Brie, you better say hi to him. You cannot leave without saying bye. You better get that picture. So I feel like you guys motivated me, and because I really wasn't gonna do it, guys. I was like, nope, I'm not gonna do it. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. So me and my friend Monica were just waiting, and he actually didn't. Okay, so it was Lester, Monica, me, and then Fern. And then on the side of Lester, it was Bad Bunny's manager and then Bad Bunny. So Lester was 1 seat away from Bad Bunny. So either way, we were still like, dude, like, close. Except Lester was really close. So me and Monica are like, oh my god, when should we do it? Like, me and Monica are just talking to each other, like, when should we say hi to him? So we were just so scared. I had just went through anxiety attack, so I was like in my brain, I'm like, okay, right now is a chance. And then I would, like, it's like I wanted to say it, but I couldn't get it out. So then I would stop and I would sit back down. I'm like, okay, right now is a chance. So 20 minutes go by, and I'm like, okay, now's the chance. Like, I have to do it. So I try to do it, and I couldn't do it. Me or Monica, you guys. So it starts getting closer to the end of the game, and my friend Monica her and her man are always getting courtside, like, seats. So they're used to this, you guys. They see so many celebrities, and they're used to this. So she was like, Brie, you need to go up to him already, because celebrities leave like a little bit earlier than when the game ends. You know, that way they're able to leave, and not a lot of people or fans are attacking them. So they leave a little bit earlier. So she's like, Brie, it's already getting closer to the end of the game. You need to go say, to do it now. And I'm like, oh my god, I just don't know how to do it. Like, I'm just so shy, you guys. I'm so shy. And I was like, how should I do it? And in my head, I'm like, okay, am I going to do it in English? Am I going to do it in Spanish? Guys, I'm literally overthinking it in my head. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, whatever. Once I have the guts to do it, I'll just do it randomly. I'm not going to overthink it and plot it and plan it or none of that. So at this point, everyone gets up. Like, it's like a minute or 2 minute break. So everyone gets up, like, for 1 minute just to, like, you know, stretch and stuff. So Monica's like, right now's your chance, Brie. Go do it. So I was like, fuck it. I had to do it. And I drank, like, I finished the rest of my margarita, guys. And I was like, fuck it. Right now is the chance. So I get up, and Bad Bunny's standing up. And oh my god, like, perfect chance. Like, I could do it. So I go up to him, and I'm like shaking, guys. Like, I'm already shaking. Like, I'm shaking, like, oh my god. And he was right in my face, you guys. And I was like, what did I say? I was like, nos podemos tomar una foto? And I think I was going something like this. So I was like, nos podemos tomar una foto? And he literally looks at me for like a good 5 seconds and didn't say nothing. So I was like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Like, why is he taking so long to say yes? No, like, normally when you guys come up to me, I'm like, right away, I'm like, yes, of course, let's take a picture. And he was just like looking up and down. I think he looked up and down at me like once or twice. He goes, claro que sí. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god. Like, I thought he was really gonna fucking decline my picture. He's taking so long. In my head, I was like, why is he saying? And those 5 to 10 seconds, guys, went by so slow. Like, really, really slow. So I was like, oh my god. So finally, he literally said, claro que sí. So I was like, oh my god. So my friend Monica already had my phone and it was ready. So I literally, like, we turned to her and she's just taking a few pictures, and I was just like, oh my god, like, he probably just wanted one really fast, you know, I'm taking up his time, and my friend Monica's just clicking away, and I'm like, oh my god, okay, that's enough. I told her, I like shouted at her, I'm like, okay, that's enough, and I was like, gracias. But I couldn't even look at him anymore. Like, I didn't even want to look at him. Oh, and by the way, when we were taking pictures, like, I wanted to go like that, but he was wearing a leather jacket, just like this. It was just like this. So I was going like this behind him. Like, I was the one that had to do that. I wanted him to be like this to me, but he didn't. So I was like, whatever. By the way, guys, Fernando was right there too. So he saw everything. And yeah, so I ended up telling Monica, like, oh my god, no, that's enough. And like, I told her, and he just like turned away, and I was like, gracias, but like, I was like, gracias, but I was looking straight at her, and we just walked away, and he walked away like that. And then my friend Monica also, she has her own story time too, like on how she asked, because right after I finished taking my picture with him, that's when the minute break ended and everyone had to sit back down. So she didn't get her picture, and I was so sad for her. I was like, no, girl, we need to get your picture. What the heck? So finally another break happened, like within the next 10 minutes. So she ended up getting her picture. And so a lot of you guys want to know, like, did he smell good? Like, what was his scent? And you guys, to be honest, I couldn't smell his scent at all. I don't know if it's because he had a leather jacket on. So I don't know if it's because of that, but I literally didn't smell anything. Like, I was trying, like, I was being a weirdo. I was like when I was next to him, because I was like, oh my god, like, does he smell? But he had no scent, and I don't know, because even today, like, I have a leather jacket on, and I sprayed myself, and I don't smell my perfume. So I'm like, what the fuck? Maybe it's because of that. But you guys, he looked so cute. His outfit was cute, and it was so cute because he had his phone tucked into his shoes, and I'll post the pictures here, you guys. And I don't know, it was just an amazing experience, and I'm just so thankful that I pushed myself to go, because I wasn't gonna go, you guys. And after that, after seeing him, me and Monica went to the bathroom, and I was shaking, you guys. I couldn't breathe. I was like, oh my god. And I feel like if I didn't have my panic attack earlier that day, I wouldn't have been as nervous. I would have been okay meeting him. I wouldn't have been freaking out. I just feel like it's because of my panic attack that caused that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But when I went to the bathroom, I was so shaking still because of my anxiety attack. And I just met Bad Bunny, so it was more on top of that. And yeah, so shout out to Monica and Esther, because they literally made it happen for me and Monica. It was such an amazing experience that I'll never, ever, ever forget. He was so nice. He was actually talking to Lester a lot too, because they were literally like seats away, like 1 seat away. So he kept chopping it up with them the whole time. I was like, oh my god, he's so lucky. They were just talking about like the game and stuff. But yeah, it was super cool and a dope experience. And so after that, you guys, I started developing a very bad panic disorder that lasted me about 1 month. I wasn't able to sleep. I was like petrified. I was paranoid 24/7. I would wake up, be scared, shaking. I couldn't sleep. Like, I was going through so much. So this is why I'm saying, like, I can't believe it. Like, I just can't believe my whole experience. With everything that whole weekend. It was fun. It was a memorable weekend, but the panic attack was not it, and I regret drinking that Red Bull. I wish I could have just stayed home that night instead of going to dinner. But it was so worth it, guys. And I hope I didn't make this story time way too long. I just feel like I needed to throw that in there just so that everything makes sense. And how I almost missed out on the opportunity of meeting Bad Bunny. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. I think I'm just gonna end the vlog here because I bet you it's so long. I just talk way too much. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. And there will be a $100 giveaway on this video. All you gotta do is comment down your Cash App or your Venmo. I do both. And you gotta make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. A lot of you guys forget to subscribe to the Brie and Friend channel, guys. Don't forget, you guys, we're over here too. And I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.